In the dead of night he struck, a faceless predator, haunting California for over a decade. Burglaries, rapes, murders, hundreds of lives shattered. They called him the Visalia ransacker, the East Area rapist, the original Night Stalker, but for 40 years he was a ghost until one breakthrough changed everything. This is the story of the Golden State Killer, Joseph James DeAngelo, how he was caught, who he was, and the chilling secrets that kept him hidden. Buckle up, because this is a wild ride. From 1974 to 1986, a single man terrorized California. It started in Visalia with over 100 burglaries, odd thefts, women's underwear, family photos. Then, in Sacramento, he became the East Area rapist, breaking into homes, tying up couples, raping over 50 women. By 1979, he escalated to murder. 13 brutal killings in Southern California. His M.O.? Meticulous. He'd stalk neighborhoods, map escape routes, and leave red herrings like fake accents or staged scenes. Survivors recalled his eerie whispers, his flashlight in the dark, even stacking dishes on victims' backs, threatening death if they fell. Police were stumped. No fingerprints, no face, just fear. For decades, the cases went cold, but the killer left one thing behind: DNA. Fast forward to 2018, cold case investigator Paul Holes and his team had a trump card: DNA from a 1980 Ventura County rape kit. The problem? No match in criminal databases. Enter genetic genealogy, a game changer. They uploaded the killer's DNA profile to GED Match, a public genealogy site where people share their 23andMe or Ancestry data. The results: distant cousins, third and fourth degree relatives. Genealogist Barbara Ray Venter got to work, building a massive family tree, narrowing suspects by age, location, and gender. One name stood out: Joseph DeAngelo, a 32-year-old former cop living in Citrus Heights. To confirm, investigators tailed him. They grabbed DNA from his car door handle, partial match, then a tissue from his trash. Jackpot. It matched the crime scene DNA perfectly. On April 24, 2018, SWAT surrounded DeAngelo's suburban home. He surrendered quietly, shocked they'd found him. In 2020, he pleaded guilty to 13 murders, 13 kidnappings, and dozens of rapes, earning life without parole. Genetic genealogy cracked a case that baffled cops for 40 years, but it sparked a privacy debate as GED Match users hadn't consented to police searches. So, who was this monster? Joseph James DeAngelo was a Navy veteran turned small-time cop. Born in 1945, he grew up in California, served in Vietnam, and joined the Exeter Police Department in 1973, right when the Visalia burglaries began. Later he worked in Auburn, near Sacramento's rape spree. His police training gave him an edge, knowledge of evidence collection, patrol patterns, even radio codes. But in 1979, he was fired for shoplifting dog repellent and a hammer, items some link to his crimes. After that, he vanished into normalcy, working as a mechanic, raising a family, and living just miles from his early crime scenes. Neighbors called him a grumpy loner, prone to yelling, but no one suspected a serial killer. One secret: his ex-fiancée Bonnie might have been a trigger. Survivors heard him mutter her name during attacks, hinting at personal rage. How did DeAngelo evade capture so long? Secrets in plain sight. First, his police background. He knew how to cover tracks, like wearing gloves or scattering false clues. Second, a 1977 clue, a notebook found near a Sacramento crime scene with a hand-drawn map and angry writings titled "Mad is the Word." It screamed obsession. But cops couldn't connect it to DeAngelo until later. Third, his psychological warfare. He'd call victims years after attacks, whispering taunts, keeping them terrified. Some believe he committed more crimes like the Visalia ransacker break-ins, but no DNA links them definitely. And the creepiest secret. After his last known murder in 1986, DeAngelo lived a quiet life for 32 years, blending into suburbia, while the world haunted a ghost. The Golden State Killer case rewrote criminal justice, genetic genealogy, caught a monster but raised questions about privacy. DeAngelo's guilty plea brought closure to survivors, yet some mysteries linger. Unlinked crimes, his true motives, one thing's clear. The victim's courage and investigators' persistence unmasked a predator who thought he'd never be caught. This is the power of science, grit, and justice. Thank you for your time, the most precious thing we have. Again, thank you.